Marjorie Taylor Greene's sudden resignation took the political world by storm, leaving supporters, critics, and the media scrambling to make sense of the move. The timing was shocking, unexpected, and in many ways unprecedented, especially considering her high-profile status within the Republican Party and her consistent presence in national headlines. Yet what quickly became the story wasn't just her resignation itself, but the reaction from former President Donald Trump. His response was nothing short of jaw-dropping, dominating social media platforms, news cycles, and political discussions across the country. From the moment the announcement broke, the air was thick with speculation about how Trump would respond, and when he finally spoke, it was clear that he had calculated every word to make an impact. There was a sense of anticipation, a tangible tension that reflected how influential his statements remain in shaping public perception and guiding political discourse. Trump's response struck a chord because it combined elements of surprise, authority, and unwavering loyalty to his principles. He did not mince words or hedge his statements. Every sentence seemed designed to reaffirm his position as a dominant figure in American politics. While some observers expected a neutral or measured reaction, Trump's approach was assertive and direct, reinforcing his reputation for speaking with unfiltered honesty. It quickly became clear that his reaction was not just about commenting on Greene's decision, but also about sending a message to the wider political landscape, signaling what kind of loyalty and alignment he expects from his allies. This level of strategic communication highlighted his continued influence within the Republican base and served as a reminder of the weight his opinions carry, both in the media and in political circles. The public reaction was immediate and intense. On social media, Trump supporters hailed his remarks as a show of strength and leadership, praising his straightforward approach and the way he addressed the situation without hesitation. Memes, comment threads, and viral posts proliferated within minutes, illustrating how quickly his response resonated with a broad audience. Critics, however, argued that the comments were provocative, polarizing, and potentially divisive, adding another layer of controversy to an already dramatic political moment. News outlets covered every angle, dissecting his language, tone, and strategic choices, and political analysts debated whether his intervention would have a stabilizing or destabilizing effect on party dynamics. The sheer volume of attention underscored the fact that Trump's reactions are never simply statements. They are events in their own right, capable of shifting conversations and setting the narrative for days or even weeks. Behind the public display, the response reflected careful orchestration. Although Trump's style appears spontaneous and off the cuff, there is often a calculated method to his messaging. By responding quickly and decisively, he was able to frame the story on his terms rather than allowing media speculation or opposition narratives to dominate. This quick action serves multiple purposes. It reassures supporters who may have been unsettled by Greene's resignation. It maintains his visibility and relevance in the political conversation, and it subtly asserts control over the narrative by defining the terms on which the story is discussed. Every word, every emphasis, and every gesture in his public response appeared designed to reinforce these objectives, creating a sense of authority and command over the situation. The content of Trump's response highlighted his priorities and political instincts. Loyalty, commitment, and alignment with his values were central themes as he emphasized the importance of staying true to principles and standing firm in the face of challenges. He also addressed the broader implications of Greene's resignation, framing it within the context of ongoing political battles, media scrutiny, and the pressures that come with public office. By doing so, he positioned himself as not only a commentator, but also a key figure capable of influencing outcomes, demonstrating that his perspective carries both weight and consequence. The timing, tone, and substance of his response all contributed to a sense of spectacle, capturing attention and driving engagement in ways few other political figures can. The strategic implications of this moment are significant. In politics, timing is everything, and Trump's immediate reaction served as a form of damage control, preventing uncertainty or speculation from dominating the narrative. His comments also reinforced his role as a kingmaker within the party, reminding colleagues, allies, and even opponents that his voice matters in shaping political trajectories. This is not just about responding to a resignation, it's about signaling influence, asserting authority, and demonstrating the ability to navigate complex political dynamics with precision. Analysts noted that this response could have a ripple effect, potentially influencing legislative strategies, party alignments, and future campaigns, highlighting the interplay between public statements and tangible political outcomes. From a communications perspective, Trump's approach was masterful. He combined clarity with theatricality, ensuring that his points were understood while also creating memorable sound bites that would be repeated across news platforms and social media. His language was accessible but forceful, conveying a sense of urgency without appearing chaotic or unprepared. This balance between dramatic flair and controlled messaging is part of what makes his responses so impactful. They feel immediate and authentic, yet they are structured enough to achieve strategic objectives. Every aspect of the response, from word choice to delivery style, was designed to maximize engagement and reinforce his influence. The reaction from political commentators reflected a mix of admiration and critique. Supporters praised Trump for his unwavering stance, noting that his response reinforced his image as a decisive leader who does not shy away from controversy. Critics, meanwhile, suggested that his comments could deepen divisions, polarize debates, and complicate party cohesion. This duality illustrates the unique position Trump occupies in contemporary politics. He is simultaneously a unifying figure for some and a provocative presence for others, capable of commanding attention while generating debate. His response to Greene's resignation serves as a case study in this duality, highlighting the ways in which strategic communication can simultaneously consolidate support and provoke opposition. Beyond immediate reactions, the situation underscores broader trends in political strategy and media dynamics. In an era where statements are amplified instantly through social media, rapid responses carry significant weight. Trump's approach demonstrates an understanding of this environment, using immediacy and visibility to shape perceptions and maintain relevance. The interplay between resignation news, media coverage, and social media amplification created a feedback loop that magnified the impact of his comments. By engaging at the right moment, he ensured that his perspective became central to the conversation rather than a side note to Greene's resignation. This moment also highlights the human dimension of politics. Greene's decision to resign, whether motivated by personal, political, or strategic factors, triggered a range of responses that reflect the high stakes of public office. Trump's reaction, while dominant, also humanized the situation in a way, showing concern for loyalty, respect for allies, and attention to public perception. It is a reminder that politics is not only about policies and power. It is also about relationships, reputation, and the ways in which leaders communicate with both supporters and the broader public. The significance of Trump's response extends to his base, where his influence is particularly strong. Supporters viewed his comments as a reassurance that he remains vigilant, engaged, and capable of guiding the party through turbulent moments. By framing the resignation within a narrative of loyalty and accountability, he reinforced key values that resonate deeply with his followers. This ability to connect statements to broader ideological themes enhances his messaging, ensuring that even a single response can have far-reaching implications. At the same time, the political cost of such a response cannot be ignored. While Trump's statements bolstered his standing among supporters, they also risked criticism from opponents and further polarization within the political arena. Every action in politics carries consequences, And high-profile interventions like this are no exception. Analysts debated whether the benefits of immediate, assertive messaging outweighed the risk of heightened controversy, reflecting the delicate balance leaders must strike when addressing high-stakes developments. Ultimately, Trump's jaw-dropping response to Marjorie Taylor Greene's resignation serves as a vivid example of his enduring influence and strategic acumen. It illustrates the power of timing, the importance of framing, and the impact that carefully crafted messaging can have in shaping public perception. Whether one agrees with his approach or not, it is undeniable that his reaction captured attention, sparked debate, and reinforced his position as a central figure in American politics. In a landscape marked by rapid developments and constant scrutiny, moments like this demonstrate how a single statement can reverberate across media, political structures, and public discourse. As the dust settles, it remains to be seen how this episode will influence future political developments. Will it strengthen Trump's influence, redefine party dynamics, or spark new conversations about loyalty and strategy? The answers are still unfolding, but one thing is certain: his response has left an indelible mark on the narrative surrounding Greene's resignation. It serves as a reminder of the stakes involved in political communication, the skill required to navigate it effectively, and the enduring relevance of a figure capable of commanding national attention with a single, calculated response. In reflecting on this moment, it is clear that the intersection of politics, media, and public perception creates a complex ecosystem where timing, clarity, and authority are paramount. Trump's reaction exemplifies how leaders can leverage this environment to reinforce their influence, shape narratives, and maintain relevance, even amidst unexpected developments. The combination of dramatic impact, strategic foresight, and direct messaging makes this response a textbook example of modern political communication at its most compelling and effective. For supporters, critics, and observers alike, the episode provides valuable insights into the mechanics of political influence, the role of media amplification, and the ways in which a well-timed response can resonate far beyond the immediate event. It highlights the importance of understanding audience, framing, and the broader context in which statements are made. More than that, it illustrates the enduring power of a figure who continues to command attention, shape narratives, and influence the course of American politics, reminding us that even in moments of unexpected change, strategic communication remains a decisive force.